texting because I thought I should say sorry for stealing your husband away from you. My bad. I guess you guys must have had a pretty fantastic fight, huh? I almost wish I could have been there to see it. The way I heard it, it was like the World War III of marriages. But I guess I always knew this day would come. Sooner rather than later is best in these cases, don't you think?
Are you seriously texting me right now? What is wrong with you? Where do you get the nerve after what you pulled? I can't believe you. Honestly, I'm blown away.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. And here I was thinking I'd reach out to try and cheer you up. There's no need to act so indignant about all this. Come on, we mom friends gotta stick together, right?
At this juncture, I don't even think of you as a mom friend, or any kind of friend for that matter. What kind of person goes and screws another woman's husband?
Oh, so unpleasant. Don't say such crude things. It's not very ladylike. Besides, it isn't like any of this was my fault. This was inevitable, you know. That's exactly why they call it destiny. Malcolm and I were just fated to wind up together. Star-crossed lovers and all that. Romantic, don't you think?
Are you trying to pick a fight with me or something? Exactly what are you trying to prove? Saying something like that to me? Or are you just rubbing the whole thing in my face?
Oh my, aren't we frightening today? You know, that attitude of yours, that's exactly why he lost interest in you and drifted over to me. It's really something you ought to work on or you'll be alone forever.
What did you just say to me? In the first place, you are a piece of trash, a scumbag who goes around screwing other people's husbands. You have absolutely no right to lecture me about anything.
Oh, you're so scary. I'm seriously shaking in my boots over here. Okay, I'm sorry or whatever, but geez, I didn't think you'd take this so hard. You're really making a bigger deal than it needs to be. Anyway, Malcolm might have already told you this, but in case not, I think I should let you know. The two of us are going away for a week-long trip.
Why, you rotten little... Don't you feel even the least bit sorry for doing something like this to Logan? You don't care about his feelings at all? I mean, you're gonna ditch him with your son while you're gone on vacation with your lover? He's obviously gonna suspect something's up.
Oh, don't worry, it'll all be fine. I mean, he already knows I've been having an affair and everything. The cat's been out of the bag for a while now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and believe me, I've been getting some pretty terrible phone calls from him. I had no idea he even knew some of the words he called me. Oh, and I've already served him the divorce papers too. It's all been taken care of.
So that means... Are you telling me that this was your plan from the very beginning? Serve us divorce papers and then go on a celebratory vacation?
Exactly! Wow, you're pretty smart for figuring that out. But I guess if you can't be beautiful, you'd better be brainy, huh? Hey, think of it this way. It's better that he found out about us before getting served divorce papers completely out of the blue, right? That would have been a shock. You ought to be glad too, you know, I'm serious. At least you found out about us before we left on our trip. Now, I know it'll be hard, but while we're away, you can use the time to piece your poor little shattered heart back together, right?
What the hell is happening right now?
Listen, it's like this. Rather than having to spend every day stressing out and wondering, oh, where did he go? Is he with somebody else? Does he love me? Does he love me not? You can rest easy knowing exactly where he is and who he's with and who he really loves. Originally, we were sneaking around behind your back, right? That's just unfair. You can't do that to a mom friend. We're doing this coming clean and stuff for your guys' sake, you know? Super nice of us, don't you think? Is it so much to ask for a little gratitude here? You're kind of being a jerk, you know?
You are truly unbelievable.
And with that, I better be going now. Gotta get myself packed and ready for my vacay. Oh, and don't expect any souvenirs or anything. I mean, obviously, right? Because this little resort vacation is doubling as our honeymoon. It'd be a little tacky to expect us to get you anything. Well, see ya when I see ya.
On the morning of the day of his illicit vacation, my husband, Malcolm, served me divorce papers. That was the very first I'd learned of his affair. We had an 8-year-old daughter together, and Jane, the person my husband was cheating on me with, also had an 8-year-old son who attended the same elementary school. I remember resenting them for not even thinking about how their actions would affect their children. However, nothing can progress just by standing still, and I knew I needed to be proactive. So I decided to reach out to Jane's husband Logan to see if he had any ideas about what we should do. If nothing else, I thought it might be nice to commiserate with someone who was going through my same situation. And then, in the midst of all the confusion, an unthinkable accident occurred.
Hey, do you have any idea what's going on? I heard that Mikey was involved in some sort of accident. It's not true, is it?
What's that? Oh, you're actually concerned about your son all of a sudden? Well, color me surprised.
Please, if you know something, anything, then you have to tell me. I tried contacting Logan, but my calls and texts aren't going through. I called his parents' house too, but they just immediately hung up on me. What the hell is going on here? Why won't anyone tell me anything?
How the hell should I know?
Hey, cut the crap and tell me what you know already.
I don't see why I should have to tell you a thing after everything you've done. Listen, as far as Mikey and Logan are concerned, you are now no different or better than a complete stranger.
What? What are you saying to me? I'm their family. I'm still their family.
You sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure I heard you got divorced, just like you wanted.
No way! You're saying he's already made it official? It's as if he was just waiting for me to come back home before telling me I no longer live there. That's so mean.
Okay, is that enough information for you? I'm super busy over here, you know? I don't have time to deal with trash right now. Because of you two cheaters, I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off trying to get things ready for the funeral. But what can I do? If someone doesn't support Logan now, he'll just wind up wasting away to nothing. He's barely eaten the thing since it happened.
Wait, what? Did you just say funeral?
Yes. There's no easy way to say this, but Mikey has passed away.
He what?
And that's as much as you're gonna get out of me about it. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Oh, and tell that jerk who's there with you not to try and contact me or anything. That's the very least you could do. On second thought, I guess it wouldn't matter if he did, because I blocked him. Logan blocked you too, in case you didn't realize.
Mikey's dad? Huh, it's just like you to joke about something so horrible. Well, I'm not laughing. Come on, you are joking, right? Don't lie to me. Hey, answer me!
Mikey was on his way home from school when he got wrapped up in a terrible accident. Unfortunately, nothing could be done and he passed away. As for Logan, to lose his son on top of being betrayed by his wife, he couldn't even bring himself to eat and was wasting away. I just couldn't bear to see him like that, and I decided that the least I could do would be to help him with the funeral arrangements. But, as if all that wasn't enough, the night after the funeral, these two pinheads had the audacity to show up again. They were lounging around Logan's house, sipping coffee and munching snacks as if everything was fine, wearing expressions of pure innocence. It was at that moment that Logan and all of his relatives and I let them know exactly what we thought of them. After that, we kicked them out of the house, literally. It was quite a scene, and forever after, it was referred to among the relatives as the incident. After that, Logan and I both hired lawyers to help us collect alimony, and before I knew it, 5 years had passed since the incident.
Long time no see, huh, Amy? How have you been?
What's this? Are you texting me to demand I give you back your husband or something?
What?
I've been hearing from the neighbors recently that a woman who looked like you has been seen hanging around my house like some kind of stalker.
Oh, they told you that, did they? Well, yeah, I guess you could say that I've been in the neighborhood.
You keep that crap up and sooner or later you'll be reported to the police, you know?
Hey now, it's not being a tad excessive. I haven't even done anything.
Yet, I swear to think that you'd go and message me the very second I unblocked you. If anything's excessive here, it's how predictable you are. Just imagine the tackiest, most outrageously selfish thing a person can do, and you'll always know what Jane will do next. In any case, I'm sure that whatever you have to say won't be worth hearing, but go ahead and say it. I might as well get this over with.
I see you're just as rude as ever. What I have to say is not worthless. I just want Logan back, that's all. What part of that do you think isn't worth hearing?
You want Logan back. What on earth are you talking about? You must either be in complete and utter denial or a complete and utter idiot. Do you honestly think that he would take you back after what you did to him? I hate to break it to you, but there's a 0% chance of that happening. Make that less than 0.
Oh, shut up! Where do you get off saying such awful things to me? Who do you think you are anyway? You're just a petty, jealous wretch who couldn't even hold on to her own husband.
Why do you think that's something I'd be complaining about? So, my dirtbag husband left me. Big deal. I'm glad it happened. After all this time, I've been thinking that I'm actually happy with how things worked out. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. For taking out my trash, I mean.
All right, that's the last straw. I've had it with you. Get out of my house right this instant. For Mikey's sake.
Sorry, but I can't let that one go without a comment. How can you even say his name? How can you call yourself a mother? You didn't even come to the poor boy's funeral. I was the one running around like crazy trying to help, or do you think that was just a performance?
But you don't understand. I wanted to, but I just couldn't go to the funeral.
Sure. After all, you probably figured you'd have people talking all about the affair and everything, and you got cold feet, right? Even so, despite your own feelings, you should have come. He was your only son. Seriously, what kind of person doesn't come to their own son's funeral?
I may have been late, but I did go. No one can say I didn't show up.
Ah, yes. The famous incident. How could I forget? I remember thinking at that time, wow, that doesn't look at all like a mother who just lost her son. It looked more like a big fat jerk lounging about and drinking coffee like everything was normal. As one might expect, when I saw that, I nearly passed out from disbelief and disgust. Tell me, do you not have a soul? Or is it just that you're actually insane?
I don't want to hear that from the likes of you. I mean, I'm not crazy. Anyway, just tell Logan to unblock me. I want to reconcile with my husband.
It's meaningless to say stuff like that to me. Don't you see that? I wouldn't let you talk to him no matter what you say. Besides, I seem to recall Logan straight up telling you he never wanted to see your face again. Or have you conveniently forgotten that?
What? He never said that.
And now perhaps I should tell you that if after this you continue to be a nuisance, I seriously will report you to the police. We've got children living here too, you know. We can't just have suspicious people hanging around our house. It'll scare them.
Well, then perhaps we should discuss that precious little child of yours.
And what about my child?
You got a daughter, right? She was in Mikey's grade. Her name's Haley, if I remember correctly. Pretty little girl. Obviously takes after her father. Brown hair, blue eyes. I wonder what I should do. What should I do?
Ah, I see. So now you're resorting to threats? That's the level we've sunk to?
If you don't like it, then you should shut up and listen to what I'm saying.
So, Logan just reported you to the police. Thought you should know.
The police? Wait, what do you think you're doing? Come on, I was only joking around about Haley. Are you too stupid to get that?
Also, Haley isn't our only child. Logan and I are happily married with 2 children, and neither of us are interested in reconciling with the 2 of you. And after this, if you try anything else, or if you do anything to hurt my family, you can be sure that I will get my revenge on you. You'd best prepare yourself for that.
You're so annoying. You lousy homewrecker, I won't forget this.
Oh, after all this time, are you finally giving me a proper introduction? After all, I believe you're the only homewrecker here. Hey, long time no see, Amy. I know this is kind of out of the blue, but I was just wondering, do you think we could maybe go grab a cup of coffee or something? I mean, I think Jane may have gone and said a bunch of things to you, but the thing is, both of us want to get back to how things were before. Well, before everything happened. That's why I'd really like the chance to just sit down and discuss things with you, including the topic of a reconciliation. Of course, I understand if you're not fully convinced of my intentions yet, but you know, this isn't just about you, it's for Haley's sake as well. I really think it would be best, especially for Haley, if she were living with her real father, not some stranger. I mean, well, I guess you went and got remarried to Logan, so he's not really a complete stranger. But I can't help but wonder, is that really such a good environment for Haley, living with a guy who couldn't even protect his own kid? Anyways, that's just the sort of stuff I want to talk about, our kid, among other things. So, do you think you could carve out some time to meet with me for old time's sake? I get what you're doing, you know. Using our child as a pretext to get me to talk to you. It's pathetic. First of all, I haven't received 1 penny from you up till now. Not a cent of child support. So can this little discussion wait until after you've paid what you owe me? I'll be more than happy to talk to you then. Ah, you answered. Sure has been a while, hasn't it? What have you been up to? Don't try to change the subject. You're not going to weasel your way out of paying up. Oh, of course. We can include that little matter in our discussion as well. You'll get your money, don't you worry about that. So, how about it? Just 1 cup of coffee. 1 quick cup of coffee. Super quick. An espresso. There's no need for any of that. In the first place, we're well past the discussion phase. Just wait a second. I'm Haley's father, her biological father. That gives me the right to discuss certain things with you, right? Wrong. You abandoned Haley and me, and you're not even paying for child support. You've got no right to talk to me about anything. At this point, you've failed as a parent, and your lack of qualifications to even call yourself a father, biological or otherwise. Don't say such awful things. I've been going through a rough time, you know. You have no idea how hard it's been. Huh? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry for you. I didn't even realize. I can relate though, believe me. Since the rough time you put me through was 1,000,000 times worse. Rough time, my butt. Listen, I've got a phrase for the suffering you two are going through now. It's called reaping what you sow. Getting what's coming to you. Lying down in the bed you made for yourself. Those are certainly all things that people say. But will you not even consider reconciling with me? Come on, it's been 5 years. Sure, I made some mistakes in the past, but can't we just move on? All I'm asking for here is a chance. Let me prove myself to you. Please, we loved each other once, didn't we? Didn't we?
You can hear the doorbell, can't you? What, did you suddenly go deaf? I'm standing outside right now, you know.
Yeah, I hear it. Could you please stop ringing it? It's annoying.
Come on, hear me out. Besides, that house should have been mine all along. The way I see it, you're trespassing on my property. A hag like you'd be better off living under a bridge or in a cave somewhere.
What? This is a brand new house. Why are you saying it should be yours?
Logan bought this house, right? So it's only natural that I, his wife, would live here.
No. Ex-wife. I don't know how to help you get that through your skull. You're not married to him anymore. Honestly, have you completely lost your mind? No, I take that back. You haven't lost anything. You've always been crazy as a loon.
Shut up! Anyway, I told you, open this door. Let me talk to Logan.
If you're so hell-bent on talking to him, why don't you just contact him directly? Is it essential that you contact me every single time?
Are you being sarcastic or something? My messages won't go through to him, so the only one I can talk to is you. It's not like I want to talk to you or anything, as if.
Oh my, he's still got you blocked, huh? So what does that tell you? Read the signs, Jane. You really are in complete and utter denial.
I'm telling you I'm not blocked. I can prove it. All my texts say read under them.
Ah, well then, I guess he's been reading them and just ignoring them. That might be worse than being blocked, honestly. All that means, any way you look at it, is that you're still in denial. Wake up and smell the divorce papers, lady. He doesn't love you anymore.
No, you're wrong. If I'm not blocked, it means there's still hope, right? Some part of him still cares about me, right?
How on earth can you possibly interpret it like that? Okay, let me explain things to you since you're obviously too stupid to understand. The two of you were trying to get out of paying your alimony. Although we'd rather drink a bucket of slime, we have to communicate with you in order to get what's owed to us. That's the only reason we unblocked you, get it? The only reason. Stop getting your creepy little hopes up about things that are never gonna happen.
You stop complaining about everything under the sun and get out here. All you care about is money, you greedy, ugly hag. Get out here. I'll drag you out of that house myself if I have to. Wait, no. Seriously? Who called the police? I didn't even do anything.
Ah, that'd be me. Sorry. And how nice of them to come so quickly. They're really earning those taxpayer dollars today.
I won't forget this, you stupid cow.
I was puzzled as to why she kept coming here so insistently. Since she'd done no actual harm, though, the police couldn't do anything but give her a stern warning. And just when I wondered how I could get control over this crazy situation, an unexpected but very welcome guest decided to pay me a visit. Did you really report Jane to the police? Please, you have to stop all this. You're making it extremely difficult for her to get back to the way things were. Excuse me, but who the hell are you to tell me anything? In the first place, neither Logan nor I have any intention of reconciling with you two. Don't you think you're being incredibly selfish? Is there really nothing I can do? There's gotta be a way to get you to see how serious I am. I only want to talk to you. I know if I could just get you to listen to me. What are you talking about? And what about the two of you trying to get out of paying your alimony, huh? What about that? To think you just show up here completely out of the blue and then demand a reconciliation? Stop screwing around with me. I get that it's a completely shameless request. I really do get that, but see, it's like this. Jane and I were happy when we got remarried, but after a while something changed. Both of us felt it. It just kind of hit us. Huh? What do you mean? We sort of realized we were both happier back with our original families. And then we talked to each other and decided that even though we'd been together for 5 years, maybe it was time to call it quits. Oh, so you came here to apologize. Well, considering all that, Jane sure spoke to me in an appropriate manner, wouldn't you say? Yeah, sorry about that. I guess she sort of lost her temper. She does that sometimes and it can be a lot. But allow me to apologize for that as well. All I want is for you to first just listen to what I have to say, even though I know that it's selfish. If you can do that for me, I think you'll understand the two of us are really serious about this. We truly want to get back to the way things were. After that, you can go ahead and consider things, and even as I write this, I know it's futile, but I have to try. Wow, you really are self-centered as ever, aren't you? But all right, I'll hear you out. For old time's sake, right? Tomorrow, my place, be there. I'll let you guys show me just how serious you think you are. For real? Oh, thanks. Thank you. Tomorrow then, Jane and I will be there for sure. Oh, I'm counting on it. Around what time do you think you'll be coming over? Let me think. Would sometime in the morning be good? No, sorry. It's gotta be sometime in the evening. I do have work, as usual. Oh, work, of course. Well then, how about we come over at around 8 p.m.? Although coming over at that time might attract too much attention from your neighbors. No, it'll be fine. You'll be doing me a favor. Well, in that case, that'd be great. All right, we'll see you tomorrow at 8. You won't regret this. You tricked me. Wait, hey, help me out here. I know you can hear our voices. Stop ignoring us.
Hey! Crap. This is seriously such crap. I think this is it. We might really be in serious trouble now.
What's this? Wow, you're still able to text so much, huh? Aren't you in transit right now? I thought they would have taken your phone away, but I guess not.
So it was you after all. But why? Why would you do this to us? Now I can't go back there anymore.
Yeah. And believe me, that is a good thing. Looks like you were found out from the very beginning, huh? Those guys came all the way to my house for the sole purpose of collecting the debt you jerks have racked up with them.
What? Are you serious?
Afraid so. But don't worry, they really didn't seem like the sort of crazy gangsters you see in movies and the like. Well, then again, I'm not the one who owes them money. When they first came here, they asked me if I'd seen either of you two around recently. They said that you guys owed them a bunch of money. Listening to them, I couldn't help getting excited.
So you ratted us out, is that it? What did you tell them?
Oh, nothing much. I just mentioned a couple of things. I said I'd been receiving a lot of unexpected and persistent texts, calls, even visits from the both of you recently. I made sure to emphasize how much of a nuisance you guys were and said that if they didn't mind coming here to pick you up, I'd be happy to let them have you.
You make it sound like you were giving away some old furniture on Craigslist. We are human beings too, you know. Don't treat us like things.
No, you're right. I wouldn't want to insult simple things, because what you two are is lower than garbage. So I just asked them to come and collect our disused goods. There was junk on my lawn that I neither wanted nor needed anymore, and they helped me remove it. Well, it seems like that was their intention from the beginning, though.
Yeah, they definitely seem like they mean business, and that's why I'm running away.
Huh? You actually ran. Wow, you're amazing. Amazingly obsessed, that is. And I'm not so sure if running away from those guys was the best idea. They were already pretty upset with you.
Shut up and listen. I'm gonna text you where I'm at, so hurry and come pick me up. You gotta help me. Who knows what these guys are capable of?
What? Oh, okay, I got it. All right, I'll come and pick you up, so go ahead and text me the place. I'll be sure to send it along to the debt collectors.
You're taking things way too far involving these guys. I'm not even thinking about reconciliation anymore, and I won't go to your house or anything either, so just cut it out.
Aw. Hey, by the way, you haven't contacted your parents or anything yet, have you?
Yeah, I did. What's it do? Huh? Don't tell me you didn't. You wouldn't, would you?
You bet your butt I would. It was me. In order to get you to stop making any more trouble for others, I informed your parents what you've been doing.
No, you'd go so far as to betray me to my own parents? What the hell? This is the worst. You're the worst.
Whoa, slow down there. I'm gonna get this straight once and for all. The only one who's betrayed anyone here is you. Let's at least not be mistaken on that point, okay?
Ugh, what should I do? What should I do? How can I get out of this?
You were only trying to reconcile with us as a means of getting us to shoulder your debt with those guys, weren't you?
No.
My God, you really are the scum of the earth. Moreover, without even thinking about it, without even a speck of empathy, zero thought for how others might feel, you go and say that you were doing all of this for the sake of my child? You two are the actual definition of scum.
You're wrong. Those really were our true feelings.
In that case, shouldn't you have waited to tell me all that until you cleared all your debts? First of all, you surprise us with divorce papers and go off on vacation, leaving us in the lurch, and now at the first sign of trouble, you come crawling back, wanting everything back the way it was? How could you jerks be so selfish?
But we were just... the amount of money we owe these guys, we can't...
Listen, I'm through listening to excuses from either one of you. Now, first you need to stop texting me and go turn yourself into the nice, scary men. Then you're gonna pay off your debts, in full. A little while later, I received a call from the debt collectors. They informed me that they were able to successfully recollect Jane, and they thanked me for my cooperation throughout the whole operation. I thought they were super polite, for debt collectors, I mean. Still, I guess most people are fairly polite when you don't owe them money. As for the two scumbags, they are now working diligently at the jobs prepared for them by the debt collectors. I don't think I can say what kind of work they're doing, though. It doesn't make for a very polite conversation. All I'll say is that it's the kind of job you can't easily run away from. Looks like the weasels have been caged once and for all. Anyway, about the child support and alimony. As you might expect, both of them shoved that debt onto their parents, and Logan and I are now receiving payments from them. So to be honest, there's no real need for me to be involved with either Jane or Malcolm from here on out. However, in order to confirm their survival, I intentionally unblocked them. It's not as if I ever wanted them dead or anything. Plus, I'm satisfied with how it all turned out after all, and it's all thanks to them. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you next time!